You asked about buying small amounts of individual shares as a beginner, but there is a hidden cost most new investors never see until it has already happened to them. This behavior acts less like a smart entry point and more like a silent tax on your future wealth that erodes both your portfolio's diversification and your psychological discipline over time. Today, we will uncover exactly how these small purchases drain your capital through fees, trap you in narrow thinking, and freeze your ability to rebalance before the next market move arrives. When you decide to buy $10 of a single company because it feels exciting or safe, you are making a mathematical error that compounds over decades rather than just adding one stock to a list. The SEC warns us repeatedly about unique risks in individual shares where total principal loss is possible without any insurance backing like an FDIC account provides. This means every small purchase carries the potential for zero return while requiring strict alignment with long-term financial goals that most beginners cannot maintain when prices fluctuate wildly day by day. The first hidden tax you pay is not emotional but purely mathematical, appearing as a fixed transaction fee or spread cost on almost every trade you make regardless of size. If your broker charges even the smallest flat fee per transaction, buying $100 worth of stock might consume between 1 and 5% of that capital immediately before it has any chance to grow. This means if you start with $10,000 by making 50 small trades over a year, you could lose $300 or $400 just in entry costs alone. That lost money would have otherwise been compounding at the market average, creating a gap between your actual returns and what is theoretically possible for someone who simply buys broad index funds instead of fragmented individual positions. Quick resource note: I keep a curated set of Amazon search links in the description for books, gear, and tools relevant to this channel's topics. Some are affiliate links, so I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Please consider supporting the channel by using those links if you find something useful. This mathematical drag creates a second layer of damage by triggering a narrow framing psychological trap where you focus entirely on the binary outcome of single tickers rather than looking at portfolio-level risk as a whole. When you own 5 different small stocks, your brain treats them as if they are diversified because you have spread money across multiple companies, but in reality, you often lack true diversification against market shocks or sector-specific downturns that can wipe out several positions simultaneously. You become overconfident in the safety of owning a basket of individual shares while missing the fact that each one still carries unique company risk and lacks the broad protection of an ETF designed to capture entire markets rather than specific corporate fortunes. The third hidden tax is operational overhead, which creates a non-linear drag on your discipline by forcing you to track dozens of micro-positions with increasing cognitive load as time goes on. Rebalancing a portfolio full of small individual stocks requires constant attention and precise timing because the value of each holding changes at different rates relative to one another. Most beginners do not realize that this operational complexity increases the likelihood of behavioral errors far beyond what a simple index fund requires. When you are managing 20 small positions, every dip triggers anxiety about which specific stock to sell or hold, leading to decisions based on fear rather than strategy. The result is often premature selling during downturns because tracking so many moving parts becomes too overwhelming for any single person to manage with the necessary objectivity and discipline over a long horizon. The data suggests that new investors who chase individual stocks in small amounts are statistically more likely to underperform broad market indices simply due to these structural disadvantages rather than lack of intelligence or effort. While buying fractional shares through low-cost index funds allows for instant diversification without transaction fees, eating into your principal, the alternative path requires constant vigilance and perfect timing that is rarely achieved by those just starting their financial journey. The hidden tax here is not just money lost to fees, but time wasted worrying about individual company news instead of focusing on building wealth through consistent contributions and broad market exposure. Understanding this dynamic changes how you view every purchase decision moving forward, turning a momentary impulse into a calculated choice that serves your long-term interests rather than short-term curiosity. The goal is not to avoid learning about companies, but to recognize when the cost of ownership in terms of fees and mental energy outweighs any perceived benefit for someone with limited capital or experience. By prioritizing diversification from day one, you remove the psychological burden of managing individual stock volatility and allow your savings to grow through compounding rather than being eroded by constant friction. The evidence is clear that small individual share purchases often trigger a hidden tax via fixed transaction fees or spread costs that can consume between 1 and 5% of capital on every trade, mathematically eroding the compounding advantage of early entry compared to fractional shares in broad ETFs. Buying individual stocks in small denominations creates a narrow framing psychological trap where the investor focuses on binary outcomes rather than portfolio-level risk, leading to overconfidence that does not actually exist in practice. The operational overhead of rebalancing many micro-positions creates analysis paralysis and missed windows, effectively freezing capital just when it needs to be working hardest for you. This approach reframes your entire strategy from chasing individual winners to building a resilient foundation that can withstand market fluctuations without requiring constant emotional management or complex tracking systems. It is the difference between trying to pick needles in haystacks with one hand while blindfolded versus simply buying the whole field and letting time do the heavy lifting for you over decades of consistent growth. The most powerful move you can make as a beginner is to accept that individual stock picking requires resources, time, and emotional fortitude that are better directed toward broad market exposure until your knowledge and capital justify otherwise. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I am a one-person team working hard to make each video better than the last. Subscribe if you found value. It is the best way to show support. Drop a comment with your biggest takeaway. See you in the next video.